Hello and welcome everyone to Friday's edition of the Daily 8 on the News 8 Live Desk. Phil Penarski here with the top stories that you need to know for your day as we inch closer and closer to the weekend. Happy Friday, everyone. Hopefully you have something fun planned as we inch closer and closer to the weekend. Like I said, we'll get into some fun ideas that you can do all across West Michigan in just a little bit. But first, we head over to our top story of the day. A pastor at a Metro Grand Rapids megachurch recently got political during a recent sermon advising his parishioners to, quote, run from the Democratic Party. That led to Target 8 to ask the question, did the pastor cross a line that could impact the church's tax-exempt status, or would that violate the pastor's First Amendment rights? We spoke to several experts on the matter who laid out arguments for and against those questions. You can hear both sides of that debate right now inside our story on woodtv.com. National military recruitment as a whole has seen a bounce back in numbers after a slump in recent years. 2023 was considered the toughest recruitment year by defense officials, and that's true here in Michigan as the Michigan Air National Guard officials say that they reached 133 recruits this past year with a goal of just 115. This increase comes as the National Guard has implemented new ways to look for recruits and retain them through social media and other in-person meetings with potential candidates. They've also implemented job-related bonuses to fill those critical services like aircraft maintenance and security forces as well. And tonight marks the return of hockey back to West Michigan as the Grand Rapids Griffins return to take on the Milwaukee Admirals tonight. Arlena Kuzino was down at Van Andel Arena earlier this morning with some details that you need to know before heading out there.
We're here at Van Andel Arena, and the Grand Rapids Griffins will play their first home opener today of the season, and it's going to be a bit of a rivalry match. They are playing the team that beat them in the season playoffs last year, so there's going to be lots of tensions running high. Other things going on today, it's $2 beer and hot dog night, and tickets are almost sold out. We have more over on our website about how this is the head coach's second season and what he expects from the team, but for now, I'm just going to enjoy skating around a little bit.
All right, thanks, Elena. And that's just one of the many fun things happening across West Michigan this weekend. We have a full list inside this week's weekend planner. The Fall Bridal Show of West Michigan returns to DeVos Place this Saturday. GVSU is hosting a Taylor Swift-inspired event complete with friendship bracelets and all of your favorite tunes. And John Ball Zoo goes boo this weekend. The annual Halloween festivities are back at the zoo all month long. They're going to be happening each weekend throughout the rest of the month. You can find the full weekend planner right now over on woodtv.com. Also something to check out as we head into the weekend. October is Hispanic Heritage Month, and we here at News 8 have put together a special devoted to the stories that highlight the Hispanic and Latino communities here in West Michigan. We focus on Latino-owned businesses, Spanish language training sessions, and so much more. The full special airs tonight on News 8 at 7. And did you stay up late enough last night to see the Northern Lights? They were spectacular, and it's all thanks to a geomagnetic storm in the atmosphere. The first sightings happened around 9 p.m. and only got more visible over the next hour or so, with tints of green and pink taking over the typically dark sky. And in case you did miss it last night, don't worry, we have a full gallery of viewer-submitted photos from the event, which you can check out right now over on our website. And we had pretty clear skies, which made them even more visible. But how long will these non-cloudy days last here in West Michigan? Well, let's find out. Here's Storm Teammate meteorologist Matt Kirkwood with a look at your forecast.
And we have sunshine to look forward to once again today with a few more clouds kind of building in. That's with the cold front approaching the area. You can see off to the west of it, there's not much moisture with it, but late in the day, there will be a slight chance of a brief sprinkle or a shower out there. Hourly planner has temperatures close to 70 at the noon hour, mid-70s for a daytime high with that breezy southwest wind. Sunset closing in on 7 o'clock. What we're tracking out there, yes, warmest day of the week will be today. We cool things off a bit this weekend, but the big news is we have a chance of some rain showers, especially later tomorrow north and south of Grand Rapids and also on Sunday. Cooler pattern, though, next week. Actually, some of the coolest temperatures we've had dating all the way back to last spring or previously in the spring. Here's a look at that full 8-day forecast, bookended by 70-degree temperatures, but sandwiched in between, we have a chance of those showers out there, and that'll kind of lead into Monday and Tuesday as well, especially along the lakeshore.
All right, thanks, Matt. And it's Friday, which means we are getting set for another week of Football Frenzy. Hard to believe it's already week 7 of Football Frenzy this year. And our sports crew are going to be bringing us scores and highlights from about 24 high school football games later tonight. And we will have some doozies this week, including our 3 spotlight games. Granville travels to Hudsonville. Catholic Central hosts Northview, and the West Catholic Falcons take on the Forest Hills Eastern Hawks. Those games will no doubt produce some amazing highlights for us, and that might be included in some of our top plays for this week. And speaking of top plays, we're going to talk about this past week's top play. We now have a winner to announce with just over 45% of the total votes. Forest Hills Eastern's Drew Farrick is your winner for week 6 with this insane catch after it bounces off a defender. Look at that great ball control there. Congrats to Drew and all of our other nominees. We're going to take one last look at the play in its entirety and just serve as a reminder to everyone that we do unveil these top plays every single Monday. So if you do happen to tune in to check those out, we will be bringing them to you live. And then, of course, once that's over, you can vote for your favorite, and we will announce the winner every single Friday in Daybreak. And speaking of Daybreak, our crews were out at Forest Hills Eastern this morning, partying with the students down there as part of the Football Frenzy tailgate. It's one of my favorite parts of every single week of Football Frenzy. The students showed up in full force this morning, and during the tailgate food drive as well, we will be announcing just how much food and monetary donations those students gave to help local food banks coming up later tonight. All right, well, that is going to do it for us today for another week of Daily 8s. We will be back on Monday with 8 more stories that you need to know as we get that week started. I want to thank everybody so much for tuning into this latest edition of the News 8 Live Desk. I'm Phil Pinarski, and we hope you all have a great rest of your day and an even better weekend.